Yo. I'm just going to post this in the staff center. Here we go. I'm going to put up stream on my phone so I can read chat. There we go. Alright, I'd like to test base game Allo because oh wow, holy voice crack. I changed it, changed its bite attack. So, its bite attack now does less damage, but I gave it bleed. Hey Apex, how are you, man? We're gonna test Allo, because I changed its main bite attack to where it does less damage, because it was doing around the same damage as Dasp's bite, which is kind of silly. So I nerfed the damage it does, but I gave it some bleed to compensate. That way Allo doesn't lose out on bleed. Go to Salt Flats. What server are you on so I can join you? We are on Domain of Titans. We're going to do some... If you're new here, we're doing some testing. This is a semi-realism server owned by a friend of mine, so we do these streams all the time to just test out stats, make sure everything's balanced. We're almost done with the stat testing, honestly. I think we're about at the tail end of it. As long as Apex, I'm looking at you, as long as you don't add more shit to the damn server. Like, please, bro. Please. We do not need 2 Carcharodonta, sir. We don't need 3 aggros, please. Stop adding Apexes, please. Honestly, I don't know what that is. My house is just on fire. Don't worry about it. It'll be fine. It'll work itself out. Alright, let me do / bring Tetherac. Okay, who else is on the server? Here. I don't know what it is, but no matter what curve overrides I put into the server for the critters, they just still, like, attack shit. And it's so fucking annoying. Nobody likes the alpha critters. They're just a pain in everybody's ass. Nobody likes them. Well, the devs have no idea what the hell they're doing. They're like, oh, they want more content? They want more updates? Okay, let's add critters that are as strong as a Dasp. Sure, yeah, you can join. I'm hearing a friggin' Argent right now. I'm just gonna let him bleed. Yeah, I'm in a 1v1 with Tyler X Dasp at the moment. Yes. Because I changed Aloe's Bite, so it does more bleed than damage. It seems like it can still put up a fight against the Dasp. GG's, Tyler. Yeah, Aloe's Bite is still valid. I nerfed it to 45 rather than 60, because it was doing the same bite damage as Dasp, which was stupid. And Apex, can you please clear the fog? Actually, while I've got you, Apex, can, like, next restart and everything, can I get permissions to, like, change the weather? Because whenever we do testing, half the time, it'll, like, start, like, raining or something, or it'll turn to nighttime, and, like, we can hardly see anything. Yes, I reduced Dureko's headbutt cooldown because it was stupid being 2 seconds. Oh no, Apex wasn't even in the freaking VC. Apex, whenever you can you give me permissions to, like, clear the weather, do skip sheds, and clear critters? Because a lot of times during testing, we'll have to deal with, like, critters and stuff third-partying, or the weather will change and make it a pain in the ass to see anything. Oh, hold on, let me bring George real quick. Plus, when the server is actually released and, like, it's just constantly raining, people will probably be requesting for the weather to be changed. And I can just do that. I did that a lot on Jurassic server, because nobody likes when it rains in this game. Hey, Freddy. Because I nerfed Aloe's Bite. This is nerfed Aloe Bite damage. I changed it to 45 from 60. They're the same combat weight. Just Pycno doesn't have a lot of health. Toad Freddy, I'd like to fight your Pycno, because you're actually pretty good at Pycno. Bring AJ. There we go. Yeah, Apex keeps, like, joining the VC and leaving. I don't know what's going on there. Well, holy... What the f... Why am I 4,500 combat weight? That's why. It's because Aloe weighs more now. Let me guess. Ghost. This is not its vanilla combat weight. Its vanilla combat weight is 3,500. I knew it was doing a little too much. I'm sorry. I hate when he touches shit for no reason. It was definitely Ghost. Like base game Aloe, because for some reason it's 4,500 rather than the 3,500. I'm fine with it going up to 4,000, but like 4,500 is just silly. You're doing decent damage to me. Okay, so yeah, it was Ghost. Because the only people who can do stat changes are me, Apex, and Ghost. It's not Hatchet Bite. This is regular Bite. I only set it to 1 bleed. Pigno's bleed resistance must suck. Oh, you're actually doing some pretty good damage. No, it's 45. I'm hitting a lot of headshots. You got me lower that time. Well, yeah, because Headbutt has a linked cooldown with, like, everything else. Does 2 minutes of bleed to my Pigno? It does more than Tyranno Titan? I only have it at 1 bleed. Tyranno Titan does 4 bleed. Oh. You wanna know what it is? I got it mixed up. Titan has 0.4 bleed, not 1 bleed, or not 4 bleed. Titan has 0.4. Yeah. Yeah, I fucked that up. I really did. I fucked that up. Hold on, let me fix it real quick. Yep, I'm gonna set. No, I'm not gonna set it to 0.4. Yeah, that was way too much. That's my bad. I got it. Well, I accidentally gave it half of Stego's bleed, so... You know, I'm gonna give it 0.2 bleed, so it's gonna have half of Titan's bleed. But yeah, the bite damage is 45. Hold on. I'm gonna see if I can find Aloe's combat weight. It should not be 4,500. That is retarded. Oh, you fixed it in the stat changes? Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Aloe's combat weight right now, because I don't know, like, why are we setting it that freaking high? With how fast this thing is? No. Allosaurus, health recovery rate, max stamina, hatchet bite. Hatchet bite stamina cost. Oh, they removed the stamina cost. Damage is 75. Max stamina on Allo. It is DASP. It's a DASP. What's his combat weight? They might have touched that too, or Ghost might have touched that too. That is so goofy. Where is the stat change thing? I'm trying to find where he changed that. His stat changes are usually down towards the bottom, so... Yeah, it's ridiculous. Yep, combat weight 4,500. Yep, okay. Apex, should I undo that? Should I put them back to 3,500 combat weight, or just go 4,000 combat weight? That's fair. Yeah, I'll lower it to 4,000. I can't find where he changed Dasp's freaking combat weight. Now I'm finding all of his aquatic stat changes, but I'm not finding the Dasp combat weight. Oh no, the Allo combat weight, my fault. Not the Dasp combat weight, the Allo combat weight. Yeah, I'm trying to find Allos though, because I found the Dasp one. No, you're good. Wait, what? I'm at the bottom of the step. Where the fuck is it? I wish I could have like a search function where I could just search for where it is. Instead of having... No, I have to scroll through this entire, like, stat sheet. Yep. Okay, yeah, thank you for that. Oh, hell no. Guess what he has Alberta's combat weight as? Guess what he did to Alberta's combat weight? 3,800. Meanwhile, Allo and Dasp are 4,500. What the fuck are we doing? Yeah, this is getting buffed. 3,800. It should not be getting outweighed by Dasp and Allo. What are we doing? Where is Allosaurus? It's the combat weight difference, because Sty has a pretty low combat weight. It might, it shouldn't though. Should I remove Stareka's headshot multiplier? But honestly, I don't know, because I combat tested Sty, and Sty seems fine. Aloe max stamina, health recovery. Where did he put Aloe's combat weight at? I can't find it. Exit Aloe, exit Aloe, exit Aloe, exit Aloe, exit Aloe. Good God, where the frick is regular Aloe? A good Stareka's a monster, dude. Picno just kind of stinks, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if we can do that, honestly. Now I'm up at my stat changes. It's just not here. What the hell? His Aloe stat changes are just not here. It sucks that I can't do like a search or something. I've been scrolling up and down this entire stat sheet and I can't find it. Oh, they buffed Bone Snap to 80 damage. There it is. I found it. I mean, I can understand why, but if you're running the knockback sub, that's not really going to make a lot of sense. What I can do is lower the cooldown. Hold on, I'm restarting the server. Yeah, maybe a 2v1, but yeah, no. Also, Ghost and I tested it earlier. Iguanodon kicks the shit out of Saurophagonax. I mean, it's a close fight if the Soro knows what it's doing, but like if the Soro takes too many hits, like Iggy's just gonna beat the shit out of it. It's like Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul, except yeah, it's like Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul, except Jake Paul didn't pay off Mike Tyson. Pretty much, yeah. Like every other like herbivore has like horns or spikes or armor for defense. Meanwhile, Iguanodon's like wrapping the bandage around his arm. Alright, so Those combat weights are fixed. I don't know if he touched Pykno's combat weight, but... I'm not gonna lie, I don't think he should cook any more stat changes. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Honestly, Freddy, I feel like you would be really good with stat changes. You have a phone, so you can do it that way. That's how I do it. Yeah, you can do it on a phone. Are you serious? That is the first time I've ever heard that happen. Okay, wow. This game sucks, dude. I hit him with tail knockback, and it just, like, the tail phases through his model and doesn't do damage or knockback. Yep. I hit him in the face with tail knockback, and I hate Aloe's tail animation, dude. They better fix it with the TLC. 'Cause Aloe's tail animation sucks donkey dick. I'd rather just give it the Metri tail attack, because Metri's animation is really fluid and nice. Seriously? They reused the Titan tail animation for Metri? Bruh. Mape got you 15%. Not gonna lie, that might be a skill issue. If you're playing Soro and you get 15% from a Mape, I don't know about that one, Chief. Yikes! He is. He is. What the f... No, we're in salt flats. Also, I rebalanced the Armordia. So it's essentially a much slower Eotrike. The walking and running animation look kind of funky because of how slow I made it, but it's super tanky. My bite did not miss there. I don't know what this game is yapping about. GG's Apex. How low did I get you? I got him at half? Oh, okay. Yeah. That's good. That's good considering Aloe doesn't have a fucking DLC. Because yes, let's give Rampharinkus a TLC before Allosaurus, who has 3 abilities. Alio has 2 abilities because they got rid of his buff call. Yeah, they're actively removing abilities from the worst dinosaur in the game. Actually, no, yeah, worst dinosaur in the game is probably Struthiomimus, I'm not gonna lie. What is bro yapping about? No, worst dinosaur. If you're going on that logic, then it's definitely freaking Deinonychus. That's exactly what Titans does, bro. Oh yeah, because Sliced is the speed debuff. Because Spino's slow. Don't be asking questions that make sense. Unless that PT Rex is genuinely really good. Because PT Rex can actually go... Oh, it's AJ? Oh, yeah. Yep, Soro can just outstam me. GG's, Apex. Yeah, it's just because Soro can outstam me. If I had more stamina, I would have won. Honestly, given that result, I'd think Mape is fine. If it's able to go band for band with... If this thing's able to go toe-to-toe with Soro Faggotax, I think Mape is fine. A lot of people be yapping about, oh, Mape is trash. Like, gang, no, it is not. You just have to actually be good at the game. Mape is not trash, gang. Yappers, dude. Yappers will talk about how trash Mape is. Mape has a skill gap because it's like a glass cannon. It does a lot of damage and bleed. But hey, Foxy, what's up? That's my goat right there. I'm wondering if I just like didn't use the charge claw attack and waste my stamina doing that, and just use sharpened claws instead and just max out my blade. I wonder if I could still kill him. Yeah, hold on. Let me see. Sharpened claws. Increasing bleed amount by 100%. It doubles my bleed output, and I can nerf his bleed. Yeah, this is gonna be insane. So that is a 6-minute cooldown. Holy shit. I think it should be like a... Okay, the duration... I'm fine with the cooldown. I'd say increase the duration, though. I'd say 4-minute duration. That way there is like an actual cooldown on the ability. It is a 100% buff. Gang, why does that bite do that? That is so annoying. It like starts out slow and then it just like... that's why I'm running out of stamina. Bro, no knockback during that? Are we serious? Gang, what are we... This might be GG's. I think I'm winning this. I mean, if it didn't, this would be a wash. Like, the fact that he can catch up to me. No, I think I am. Never mind, because he can catch up to me instantaneously. Yep, because I nerfed his bleed resistance. Tanked a few attacks and hit him with bleed. Bro. Are we serious? He does more bleed than me. What the fuck, dude? Alright, See, I just don't like having a ton of giant bleeders in this game, man. Because they're all the same. I'd say less, considering it's able to compete with Sora Faganax in a 1v1. What, Soros? That's a good way to get slimed out, bro. Nice job. Nice one. Did I hit you there? That was silly. That did not hit you. Holy turning. Out-turning Mape is insane. No, we're done. This is a 100. Yeah, I mean, I can understand the cooldown on this because it is a 100% bleed damage buff. That's like, that's genuinely insane. See, oh, this is why. Okay, this is why I'm taking a lot of bleed. Because instead of running Resilient, I'm running Dense Scales. Receive up to 25% reduced damage from heavier opponents, and take up to 12.5% increased damage from lighter opponents. I hate the negative effect on those freaking hides that Dasp and Mipe have. It sucks. Honestly, Dasp's like base health recovery and bleed resistance or bleed healing, I might increase. That way you can like get away with not running a hide. Because I can't take away the debuffs on Dasp's hides. And if you run either one of the hides, it leaves you super vulnerable. What? No, I can't do that. I checked. You can't change that. No, I can't alter the hide at all. That's why I was saying to buff its base stats. The fact that you were able to diff his Sorrow as a Dasp is nutty. %, damage. Yeah, 50% damage. No, 15% damage buff on a 90 damage heavy bite. That John is gonna hurt. I cannot words. That's why I don't test it when we're doing like testing and stuff and there's bodies nearby. Because it's not an accurate test, because when you're actually, playing the game normally, you're not going to have like 5 billion bodies everywhere to give you a damage boost. Yeah, if you're on a body down, obviously Dasp is going to be really hard to kill because it's got the Carnage buff. See, the freaking turning on Torvo is so annoying. Like, I can't get around it. Torvo just being Torvo. I can't freaking turn around. I can't turn around it. He's still bleeding. I've been hitting him with crazy bleed. Oh yeah, now no more bleed. And now he's just gonna run me down because Torvo. I don't know why, but this game seems to glaze Acro and Torvo. I don't know why. At least the mods do. Like the turn, and you canceled my tail attack. Your turning is insane. Like I can't touch you, dude. It is impossible to kill this thing. It's anything its size. Oh my god. It's fucking annoying to fight that thing. This Torvo slop. Honestly, I'd like to fight his Dasp, honestly. I want to see how Mipe would do. Hello, Mr. T-Rex. You're fast enough to just outrun. Like, charge attacks in this game are just so fucking useless. Because everybody can just outrun it. Yeah, heavy bites are just way more fucking useful. Yeah, Mipe is just fucking useless against anything that is turning. Anything that can actually turn around. I hate the dense and light scale bullshit that they did with the DAS PLC. It's so fucking annoying, and you can't balance test it. Or you can't, like, balance change it. You can't touch it at all. It's so fucking annoying. There's just no curve overrides for it. They didn't put any in there. It's really fucking annoying. Yeah, a little bit. We tested Yang a little bit. Well, Daspir can actually, turn around. So, Daspir is actually good. I'm a dry build Suko. Let me check my combat weight / KDTR combat weight. My combat weight is 4,500. It's because I'm running a dry build. I would weigh the same as Stego if I ran a full wet build. I got him. I'm juggling, bro. If I can actually land bleed. Land build Suko has shit turning. He can just sit behind me and I can't, like, hit him. I'm probably gonna lose this just because dry build Suko sucks dick. Oh wow, it was a stalemate. Yeah, dry build Suko sucks. Alright. I know in base stats Soro can diff Tyranno Titan. I want to see if it can here. I love when I get bit and it puts my bite on cooldown. Acro. I like how Blood Soaked is actually good here. You get good stamina recovery. I kind of want Land Suko, but Dry definitely sucks. Yeah, Dry Suko definitely sucks. Should I increase the dry buffs that Dry Suko gets? Like the damage and shit? Okay, that was horrible. You do know that Heavy Bite has like a 7-second cooldown, right? Anything its size can just bait it. Did he have his Tyrant Roar buff? Dasp does have a big game hunter build, though. Maybe that's why Ghost shouldn't have buffed the combat weight to 4,500. Maybe this is why Ghost shouldn't be in charge of stat changes, but that's just me. Hey, Apex! Hey, Apex, did you hear what Freddy said about Ghost? No, but like genuinely, like I'm not saying everything he does is bad, because like his anno changes were actually pretty decent. Like it kind of hard counters Giga, but T-Rex can still go 50-50 with it. Because he made its tail attacks do instant bone break, which I thought would have been busted as hell, but we combat tested it a little bit with my fracture build anno, and it was actually pretty decent. It's 50-50 with Rex, but it kicks the shit out of Giga. That is true. All right. So given the result, given the result of that fight, are we thinking we just bring Dasp and Aloe and Pycno back down to 3,500 combat weight? Gang, you just saw it diff your Sorrow. So what, nerf the heavy bite damage? Is that what you're thinking? I'll have to find Dasp turn radius thing. I'm pretty sure I can give the heavy bite bone break. I don't know if I could. Honestly, what I could do is I could like reduce the damage and then give it fracture. If I can actually do that, I'll have to see if I can. I don't like reducing the buffs, honestly, because then it's just kind of misleading. Except for when it's T-Rex. George, you want to fight my Titan? Are you sure? Are you sure? Protein tubes with that white sauce. Protein tubes with that white sauce. Mark, I made a steak. A steak? Yes. Mark, I made us pizza. This is good news. Have some pizza. We can finally be bees. Be where you were meant to be. Be the bee you were meant to be. You'll live for 30 years as a pet. Bro, my Titan literally looks like Grand Regent Thrag right now, I'm not gonna lie. Look at my Titan. I'm literally the Grand Regent right now, bro. Like, he hasn't done just completely terrible stat changes across the board, because, like, his anno changes were actually good, and he seems to be balancing the aquatics pretty well. Although, I'm not well-versed in aquatic PvP, which is why I haven't really been testing him a whole lot, because I'm just not good at aquatic PvP. Yeah. I mean, when we switch back to Reparia, more people will play aquatics. The only aquatics I'm going to play is probably Tylo, Waterbuild Spino, and Livy. That's probably it. Maybe Sachi. I might play Sachi. I hope they give Sachi, what's it called? A separate slot for its clamp. No, we can't do that. I'm just hoping we get that at some point in an update. This isn't even fair, dude. Like, holy shit. Every other Carcharodontosaur just cannot beat DB Giga at all. We tested Pot Rex and DB Giga against 2 Torvos, and it was a pretty good fight all around. I brought the Torvos next to a cliff, so they tried to like knock back me, but I popped my buff call, so I had the knockback resistance. So I just kind of like stood there and stared them in the face as they kept desperately trying to knock me off the cliff. I just like stared them down, like, you are not knocking me off this cliff, Gangaling. Bro, Chacho, you are not killing me. Yeah, that was stupid. You hardly took any fall damage when you went down that ledge, and I fall from the tiniest little height, and all of my health is gone. It is so stupid. Yes, I think so. Hold on, let me check my combo weight. My combo weight is 5,600. Yes, it did. I'm just running an armor build. It is just flat damage. Yep. Tail knockback slop, yay! Tail knockback slop, yay! Tail slop, we love tail slop! Bro. Because I thought I would hit him. There's a circle on land. It should struggle with a Tyrannosaur. Not fighting a... I am not fighting a Giga. Yes, you did. Sarco is like 4 tons. It's around the same size as Dasp. Yeah, Sarco should be more defensive. Yeah, I think that's a fair matchup. On land, Sarco can actually defend itself, whereas, you remember before the TLC, land Sarco was just getting the shit beat out of it by everything. Bruh. Oh, hell nah. Oh, hell nah, Jigsaw, your ass tweaking. I gotta get out of here. I'm skedaddling right now. My Gator Dash is still going. Oh, there we go. It lasts way too long, dude. Oh my god. Sure, it takes like all my stamp. No, it still takes like a ton of stamp. We have not really changed Starco's like abilities. I kind of want to test a Spino versus 2 Sarcos. In the water. Obviously on land, the Sarcos are losing that. On land, Sarco should get the shit beat out of it by Spinosaurus. I love Sarco's crouch animation. It's so good. I kind of hope that DB Rex's bite sound effect is like the crocodile bite sound effect. Oh no, they won't. I've seen what its abilities are going to be, Freddy. You want to know what this thing's going to be able to do? It's going to be able to pick shit up and throw it. Like if the pesky little Cerato is being a little bit annoying, you can pick his ass up and toss him into a brick wall. I have no idea how they're going to rig that to work, but it's going to pick things up and it's going to chuck them. Sarco should not be solo as well as Dino. Dino should be solo, Sarco should not. Sarco should be like a duo Croc. That way there's an incentive to play Sarco. Did I just hear Giga use Bloodlust? Might want to run a water build if we're going to fight a Spino. Notoriously, land build Sarco is not very good in the water. Go figure. You remember the Gator launch that you could do with Sarco? That was so fun. And you could combine it with Clamp. One time I saw a Sarco like lunge out of the water with the Gator Dash and clamp like a pterosaur that was flying through the air. That shit was fucking awesome. No, they changed it because it was a bug that you could do that with. Yeah, you can't do that anymore. I just tried to do it. You can't do it. It sucks. Yo, what? It wasn't a game-breaking bug. It was actually fun. What was a game-breaking bug, however, was being able to swim backwards and get stamina back. If you sprint swam backwards, you could get your stamina back. This is the same guy who did like 6,200 combat weight for Sarcosuchus. Which, like... Oh yeah, Sarco couldn't death roll in real life. Dino and Purosaurus could, but not... Yeah, it wasn't... It didn't have the build to be able to withstand the stresses of doing a death roll. Oh no, we do have evidence Sarco was hunting dinosaurs. It actually competed for food with Suchomimus. It competed for food with Suchomimus, and there's evidence for it actually hunting dinosaurs. Oh no, it could not death roll, but it could still hunt dinosaurs. It wasn't. Dino was bigger than Puro. It was once thought that Puro was bigger than Dino, but that was just not true. Those are probably outdated because both Dino and Puro got downsized. GG's. See, 2 Sarcos can kill a Spino.
I thought there was like a theory that Sarko was more saltwater orientated than Dino, or something like that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that. It seems like Spinosaurids, honestly, there's a lot of them that hung around saltwater. Oh, wait, where'd you go? Yeah, it's super weird. That's the one thing I don't like about its new model, is the way it holds its head. Freddy, where'd you go, dude? Oh my goodness. Drive his ass. We just ate a Spino, but alright. Oh, that's stupid. You used to be able to, like, transfer that. Watch it. Well, if you're, like... George? Because we, collectively, are King K. Rool. Oh, go fuck yourself. Why are you able to do that? Are we even doing damage to you? Yeah, 20% increased damage when we're underwater. I hate Bash. Oh my god, holy crutch ability. I'm gonna go die to bleed now. Oh, wow. The water's 2 centimeters too deep, so I can't. Yep. Oh, it's 2 centimeters too deep, so you can't sleep. Yeah, I didn't feel like TPing back. I kind of want the two of us to fight like a Livy or a Moza, like some big aquatic or something. Oh yeah, I've soloed Livy's as Sarco, I'm not gonna lie. A what? Sure. We're gonna have to 2v1 you, because Sarco cannot 1v1 Tylosaurus. We are underwater, so we're doing 20% increased damage, and we're both attack subs, so we do a total of 23. And I'm running the hide where I have 50% increased armor, because I'm underwater. You got George decently low. You'd kill one Sarco, definitely. Do you want to 1v1 me? You didn't pop your buff call either. I didn't feel like it. Yeah. Watch out, guys, I'm charging my bone snap. The headbutt actually does hella damage, bro. We dodged that. You turned into Kermit the Frog for a second there. You did better that time. It's probably because you do way more damage than us. And you can pierce our armor. Oh yeah, I just realized. Oh yeah, my armor buff doesn't mean jack shit fighting you. Because he just pierces our armor, so it doesn't matter. Although, at the same time, it is 50% decreased swim stamina drain and 100% increased oxygen recovery for strong lungs, or we could run rug and scales and get a 30% increased status effect recovery. So that could help with fracture. That is true. It's not as stamina efficient, but... Bruh. What? How? How did we kill an Argent? What the fuck? I am busting. You mean the Super Sarco serum? I tried to clamp him. The SSR? What? Oh yeah, you got him. Yo, I'm looking at Tylo's scars. Tylo's scars are actually so cool. That looks awesome. There's like bites on the flippers. That is so cool. I love Tylo. It's so cool. What do you mean, like the loading screen style picture? I don't even know what that means. Gangalang sleeping underwater. Come look at this, Freddy. The size difference is... God damn! I'm surprised I didn't kill him instantly. Actually, yeah, the armor will actually be useful this time. We're gonna need it. Oh, I thought we already were in a group. Oh, that's bullshit. God, that dash is so insane. That's because I'm running the 50% armor hide. If I wasn't running the 50% armor hide, I would have died. Most Sarco duos you will actually be able to beat because they're not going to be running that hide. No, they aren't, because most of the time when I'm running Sarco, I'll run something I can use on land as well, like rugged scales. Yeah, with my solo Sarco and my solo Sarco video on Crimson, I actually 1v1 to Torvo on land. Yeah. So yeah, I love Sarcosuchus. It's my favorite crocodile in the game. No, but genuinely, I do really like the TLC. It's fun. Bro. Cardiac arrest, bro. Hey, Freddy. I set my combo weight to 9,000. I hate when that happens, bro. Sarcos are literally just prehistoric aerials. Except they were big and strong enough to hunt dinosaurs, so. You know what else is 18 feet? You know what? Unless you're Sarcosuchus.
This is so stupid. Ah. Come here. Come here. Get back here. Oxygen bite. Teabag you. Yes. Does Sarko get a custom trophy, or is it just large tooth? Ah, yes. God, Sarko is so cool looking. I love grapes. I guess so. Let me find my Alberta, because I think I have one. If I don't, I'm going to be very angry. Yes, I am very angry now. You mad, bro? Do I run damage, do I run stamina recovery, or do I run armor? Rhetorical question, I'm running armor. If it's Utah's versus Alberta, you're going to want to do a 2v1. Alberta is equipped to kill a Dasp. Alberta Ceratops, the Avengers level threat. The mid-tier Avengers. The Mid-Vengers. I think Alberta's like the only dinosaur in the game that comes with 2 abilities when you spawn in. Yeah, you spawn in with your headbutt and your block. I know. Alright, let me get my build.
Got me almost to half. Oh, my frill lights up when that buff call's active? That's cool. I had no idea. I kind of wish EO's frill lit up when it had its buff call active, or its buff active. Come here, boy. Blah. Do you want to do a kilobaters? I guess. Bruh, how did that hit you? What the f... Let me see. I'm 4,000 combat weight. Let me do... Oh, wow. I weigh 1,500 combat weight more than you guys. A kilobater weighs the same as Ceratosaurus. I kind of hope the kilobater gets a TLC, like an ability TLC. Or just like some extra abilities to kind of like smooth things out. Like, once they add the grappling mechanic, I hope a kilobater has, like, a solo build where it can, like, pounce and pin stuff. And then... Yeah, and then its group build can be with the small raptors. I think that would be better. And I really, really, really hope they make the model smaller. I do have my buff call active. That was bullshit. That was totally a hit while blocking. I'm really surprised he did not take fall damage there. Much better than the Utah Raptors. I don't know why he came down. I wouldn't have been able to get him up here. Or actually, would I? Yeah. Unless... Are you serious? That's bullshit. That's bullshit. I want to test Serrato against Dracillo. Pause. Bruh. Look at the size comparison. This is stupid. Why is Aquilo as big as Allosaurus? Like, why is Aquilo this big, dude? What the fuck? Can't wait for the Wrath of Goliath Serrato to come out. Let me get away from the body so I don't have an unfair advantage. Yeah, they didn't hit me. GG's. Yeah, I don't like the acceleration to kill though. Alright, I'm gonna fight AJ's Yudi. You can. Yeah, I remember that. I just diffed a Yudi with my Serrato. Yudi stinks. Yes, I know who Kingfisher is. Could 100 men beat a Utah Raptor? I think it's possible, but I think it'd be a more painful death than dying to a grizzly bear. Utah Raptor would shred you to pieces. A grizzly bear would just kill you instantly. Yeah, but if it's like fighting a big group of things, it's probably just going to want to kill you instantly rather than prolonging. Utah Raptor's just going to gore you. May or may not have just beaten Aloe. Yes. Because I did nerf Kentro's damage, because Kentro's damage was just fucking insane. It was ridiculous. I'm pretty sure its base attack was doing like 60 damage. I nerfed it to 30 damage, mainly because it can buff its damage by 60%, or like 40% or something. Like, you're faster than me. Why are you faster than me? That was fucking stupid. This Kentra's stupid. Yep. Kentra's just retarded. Kentra's stupidly overpowered. Then again, I can't do anything to get around that. You're faster than me, do more damage, it can tank all my damage, and you do shitloads of bleed. There's quite literally no strategy there that I can employ. What? Full damage on the tail, gotta love it. Is he victory roaring? Oh, hell no. Yeah, I do remember when Kentra had a shove. Oh, he's running Carnage. Oh yeah, I win. He's gonna die to blade. Oh yeah, Tyler, Kentra had a shove back in the day. That was back when T-Rex had a charge, Cerato had a headbutt and a claw attack, and a tail attack. Oh no, the Kentra didn't have its shove when Spino and Rex had their stomps. No, that wasn't in the same update. I think that might have been the update that removed it. I remember hating Megalanias, dude. I remember hating them so much. Because they would, like, 1v1 my T-Rex, and I couldn't do anything about it, because they're so low to the ground, you can't hit them. Do you want to fight me? I'm pretty sure I outstam you. You're still doing a lot. Just under half. You did a lot of my HP for weighing a lot less than me. Oh yeah, Kentra is insanely powerful. I remember when they were 1v1ing T-Rexes. George, do you want to hop on Aloe with me? Because he's on Repticark. Do you want to see if we can beat a Repticark in a duo? Yeah, regular Aloe. Also, do you like my Aloe skin? I always try to incorporate red in my Aloe. Yeah, not really. If you look for the PT Salt Plain skin, it's literally the Walking with Dinosaurs Aloe. Ow. Thanks for that. Alright, let him bleed. Yeah, 2 OG Aloes can do it. It's just pretty difficult. Yeah, you hit me twice with your hatchet bite game. I was getting a nasty tail ride, and all of a sudden I just get, like, you slamming your jaws down on my skull, and it's like, ah! Yeah, Aloe's hunting style really was just fuck it, we ball. They hunted anything, dude. They would go after anything. They did not give a shit. Aloes were literally just, do you really believe in your own hype that much? I am the hype. How did my bite miss? Oh, we must be doing some serious damage to him. No!
Jeez. GG's. I'm probably gonna hop off. Oh wow, we nearly killed him. Yep, I'm gonna fight his Titan real quick. Yep, you're good, dude. See ya. Hey, what's up, Foxy? I was actually about to hop off, but I'm doing one last fight. Oh, I'm in the middle of a fight right now. Oh, see you, Foxy. GG's, Tyler. Redo? Nah, man. I need to go. We can redo again some other time. But for now, I'm going to shut down the stream. See you guys. Thank you guys for hopping on. God bless you.